Guys, a lot of work went into this one. I had to write notes, I did research, I found the pictures, because I had never actually considered this possibility in Dragon Ball, but then it really hit me. Dragon Ball hates Tien. Like, really, really bad. Why? For what reason? And that's what we're gonna find out today. Drop me a like and a comment right now, and Jack Shaw, play my intro.
That's a whole body.
Alright guys, getting started. I have to go through all my notes. So we're gonna roll right in. And I'm gonna preface by saying I really don't understand why they hate this character so much. It's not so much that he's just like this weakling, right? Because in the beginning he wasn't. We're not including Dragon Ball. This is really just a talking from the start of Z. But it seems like he's not a weakling, but he doesn't really get really much development or get stronger in any way. Like, Tien's jacked. Third eye, you know, Chaozu in the back, you know, whatever. But Dragon Ball doesn't really seem to like him all that much. And case in point, the first point we're going to bring up is the Tien versus Nappa fight. The Tien versus Nappa fight wasn't even a fight. It was more like Tien flailing angrily at Nappa, him getting his arm cut off, and then him getting, you know, just ass blasted in the face and dying. There was not really much fighting actually going on there. And then you have, even Yamcha was able to get one KO, you know? And then you have Tien just getting laid out like a damn beach chair over here, and it's just like, okay. Even Krillin got some KOs, Piccolo got, like, everyone else was doing stuff. Even Gohan, you know, the crybaby of Dragon Ball did something, and then Tien kind of just got lost an arm in addition to getting laid out. And it's like, okay, well, that's fine. But surely, Toriyama wouldn't skip over him a second time, right? Okay, let's skip over the Cell Saga. Tien versus Semi-Perfect Cell. This was one of those moments where, although Tien got a moment, and there was like a Tien episode, in the end, what he did was inconsequential and didn't actually do anything, considering that it was later canceled out by Vegeta deciding to let Cell absorb the other android anyway. But Tien, for a few minutes, at least long enough for the androids to escape, holds down Cell by repeatedly Neo tri-beaming him into the ground. The downside of this, however, after Tien looking like such a badass here, is that he falls to the ground almost dead, almost having killed himself, because Neo Tri-Beam takes life force to use. And Tien just decided that he was going to continue spamming it until he was very close to dead and couldn't fly anymore, and then Cell decided that it was about time to kill him, and then Tien got saved by Goku. So not only did Tien get a get out of jail free card, none of that ended up mattering later on. Everything that Tien did didn't matter. He didn't stop him from absorbing the androids, technically, because Vegeta let it happen again later. So Tien almost died there for nothing, got no character development, didn't get any stronger, nothing. It's mad. Moving on. Buu Saga Tien. Tien shows up in the Buu Saga. Briefly, we see him before Gohan gets absorbed by Buuhan, or gets absorbed by Super Buu, thus turning him into Buuhan. But that's besides the point. What the fuck was Tien there for? Does anyone know what he was there for? You in the back? Nothing. He didn't do anything. He just was there. I don't know why Toriyama even wrote that in. It's like, what do you even, you might as well just had him not show up in the Buu Saga, considering that at the end of the Cell Saga, he clearly said, you probably won't see me again, because he was trying to stop fighting, chill with Chaozu, farm, he had a girlfriend, he had it all going on, dude. And then Toriyama's like, let me just write this character that I don't actually use for fuck anything in here, and we'll see if that works out somehow. Toriyama, what are you doing? At least develop the character. Like, no, it's fine. We're gonna move on. Surely, the next time we see Tien, when Toriyama brings him up, it's gonna be good, right? No, we're gonna move on. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Tien and Resurrection of F. Resurrection of F's going good. You know, Tien's kicking some ass. You know, he's punching a Frieza soldier or two. Keep in mind, Frieza soldiers have about a power level of 1200. So they're a little bit weaker than Raditz. They're about Raditz level. So at very least, it's showing that, like, Tien and Co. were like past that point, which isn't that impressive. But the point was, everyone's kicking their own bad guys' asses. You know, you got Piccolo over here. You know, literally light grenading and killing 40 people in a shot. You got Gohan with a big boy Masenko in his green little tracksuit, looking like a speed racer, hitting like 100 dudes with a supercharged Masenko. You got Krillin doing the scattery Kamehameha thing and hitting like 82 people. Even fucking Roshi is throwing the staff into the ground, getting punched and then hitting 8 people with a Kamehameha. Then we have Tien, who shoots a tri-beam. You know that move that's supposed to be all powerful that he used to hold down Cell, who was the equivalent of like a, in that time, demigod kind of, that he used to hold that guy down, the guy with the strength of a few million people. He uses his tri-beam and he knocks out 2 Frieza soldiers. He hits 2 people with it. Same attack that had a crater the size of a small fucking building into the ground. You know, if we rewind back to the Cell Saga, if we could put that up on the screen. Same attack. Hits 2 people. And that's, you know, and it's needless to say that Tien had a very much lower KO count / kill count than everybody else there did. Toriyama, what is this? Krillin goes through, so just to specify why I'm so angry, everyone else goes through some kind of development. Roshi's Roshi, so he doesn't really develop much. You got Krillin, who goes through PTSD in at least one of the versions. I believe it was the movie version. But he's remembering that Frieza essentially killed him and it's scaring him. And Roshi and the others have to snap him out of it, but he goes through a development there. Piccolo saves Gohan again. Continued development for Piccolo / just Piccolo reaching that top I'm Gohan's daddy arc, right? Even Gohan goes through a period of feeling helplessness and knowing that he can't win, and enraged powers up enough to bring Goku there. Everyone learned something. Everyone did something. Tien was just there. He didn't... I think Tien had like all of 2 lines. Maybe actually 2 lines. I think if we go back to Resurrection of F and I count, he probably had a max of 3 lines that entire movie. What was he there for? We might as well call... I guess we should have called Yamcha in. At least he would have fucking came with a baseball bat and done something. You know, like... Toriyama, come on, man. Really? But we're not done. There's sadly more, because when the Tournament of Power arc started, they had to show that everybody had in some way improved and that the other characters were actually good, because you can't wank Goku off forever, right? So you got Krillin, who ends up fighting Super Saiyan Blue Goku, and then 18 helps, teaching Goku that it's not about power, it's about teamwork. You got Krillin managing to body Gohan later on with just raw strategy. You got just Gohan and Piccolo. You got everyone fighting Goku, 17 fighting Goku and making him go blue. You have all these people showing that they've gotten considerably stronger and that they're actually worth something and should be on the cast. Then you have Tien, who became a dojo master. Sure, we'll say that Toriyama, we will say that is slight development. Tien's becoming a teacher. That is interesting for sure. Right, that's totally reasonable. Roshi, you know, after, attempting to essentially straight up rape a woman for 20 minutes, is tricked by her and has a dark magic tag on his face that essentially makes him controlled by the user. He's possessed, essentially. So he goes full power and goes on a rampage through the town. Well, Tien, the person that we need to show is actually good and should be on the TOP team. Tien gets bitch smacked by Roshi. He gets punched into a wall, and it looks like it hurts quite a bit. But wait, Tien gets up and he grows 4 arms. Remember that thing that he did the one other time? He grows 4 arms. He gets ready to like do stuff, and then he gets bitch smacked again. Because why would we ever let Tien do stuff? That doesn't make sense. Tien got mixed by Roshi. I'm not saying that Roshi's weak. How the fuck do you get mixed by Roshi? How do you do that? And then Goku comes up and he's like, Master Roshi, you've been training quite a bit. That's how they explain Roshi beating the shit out of Tien. Keep in mind, Tien's a dojo master that apparently still commonly trains and gets wiped by Roshi. To which they decide that Blue Goku is required to be Roshi. What? And then you just got Tien kind of just sitting on the ground. Then on top of all that shit, dude, Goku only came here to see if Tien was strong enough to be in the TOP. And after him getting his ass beat, he still lets him go. What? Like, the show was so garbage. It was so bad. we're coming up on our timestamp. I gotta finish this video up. If you guys are still here this far through the rant, then I appreciate it. And if you're still here this far through the rant, I want you to go to the comment section, even if you have to comment a second time, and I want you to type "still here." Okay. Okay. Second to last, we have the Tien versus Goku and Gohan fight. Once again, Toriyama was giving Tien a chance to show that Tien was on the level of everybody else, at least strategy-wise, right? This Tien episode, much like the other Tien episode that became a Roshi episode, quickly became a Gohan episode because Gohan makes a point to fucking pile drive Tien every chance he gets. Whether it be throwing speckles of fucking energy that make a cum shot on the ground that destroy Tien, RKOing him through a building, whatever Gohan needs to do, he's doing. He's doing it. And Tien is getting fodderized to a point where Gohan is literally 2v1ing because Piccolo's charging up his new attack. And Tien still can't do anything because Toriyama doesn't like Tien very much. He just doesn't like. He just does not like Tien very much. That's the here. Like, there's no way. Tien is aiming at Piccolo about to fire off a tri-beam, and Gohan has time somehow to look down. It was just such a Gohan episode, and a lot of this isn't Tien's fault. This is simply the writers not giving a shit. Tien is convenient because they need that one more person for the Tournament of Power, and they don't feel like finding anybody else. Oob is canonically ridden to be a lot younger than he would need to be, and probably not as strong and trained. Oob being the reincarnation of Boo. So then we roll over to Tien in the TOP, and once again in the TOP, Tien does nothing. He fucking does nothing. There's a sniper that's shooting everyone, and Tien's like, okay, I'll handle this, guys. Don't worry about it. He summons 4 clones. It looks like he's about to go get the smoke. He's running up on the guy. 3 of the clones go down. Okay, sure, why not? And that's what the clones were there for. They were there to go down, right? The real Tien hits the guy, right? And the guy blasts into the ground under Tien and makes Tien fall off the stage. Turns out the Tien that fell out of the stage ended up being either a clone or the real one. Either way, there was 3 more clones hidden that Tien had made. Pretty good strategy, right? That grabbed the guy that Tien blasted Tien off and yank him down with Tien. Note here that there's 3 clones holding him when there only needs to really be 2. And also note the fact that Tien gets eliminated after this, but he literally could have just left one of the clones on the stage because all the clones manifest back to the same person, and him having at least himself or the clones in there would have counted as... Toriyama, what the fuck? 1 for 1? Who does that? In what game? In what... The moral of this video is that Dragon Ball hates Tien. He's hated. We don't know why. We will never know why. And that's okay. But I just had to point out that Tien is very much hated, and it kind of sucks. But anyway, guys, I don't even know what genre video you really would call this, but if you guys want more videos like this, let me know in the comment section below. Make sure to drop me a like, and if you did watch all the way to the end, you guys are awesome. This has been Gizmo Man. I will see you guys later.